Nidge, the half-breed, doing a reaction to Donald Trump. What the hell do you have to lose? Well, let's check this out. This is by Mcknight. I'm going to edit it probably out, but I'm going to pause it during it, and I want to explain my view.
Has been more harmed by Hillary Clinton's policies than African Americans. No group.
Policies. Yes, also over across seas that she's killed hundreds of thousands of people. I want to say Hades, but they're not American.
If Hillary Clinton's goal was to inflict pain on the African American community,
that's true.
She
actually
could not have done a better job.
And that's actually sad and true. Nothing has gotten better. Statistics, data has proven things are getting worse for our black community. I grew up from Chicago. I remember a lot of racial stuff back then. It is getting out of hand now.
Grace, tonight I'm asking for the vote of every single African American citizen in this country who wants to see a better future.
Okay, now by saying that, of course, he's going to have to put up or shut up. I can tell you the last 8 years, I haven't seen anything done for the Obama administration. I haven't seen anything from the Bush administration. I haven't seen anything from the Clinton administration. I go back to all those and even Senior Bush. It seems to me that they profit off of these people. The way they have it set up is a rigged system. And that's my problem. And I don't know, is Donald Trump really a trustworthy guy? I know Hillary isn't.
The inner cities of our country have been run by the Democratic Party for more than 50 years.
That's actually true. They have basically been brainwashed to vote only Democrat. Ever since I was born as a kid, I was brainwashed to Democrat, 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 Democrat. If Republican is like saying Voldemort in Harry Potter land, you know, from where I came from in Chicago, you were basically shunned. It was like being gay back in the 1900s. I mean, some gay people unfortunately still get discriminated today, but it was just like, it was the worst thing that you can be.
Their policies have produced only poverty,
joblessness, the data shows. The data shows.
Homes.
The data shows.
It's time to hold Democratic politicians accountable for what they have done to these communities. At what point do we say enough?
Now I wonder if he's serious, because if he is, he actually could turn it over and fix things. I hope he can. You know, I don't know. All I know is she's going to continue, Hillary is going to continue Obama's plan. He hasn't fixed anything. I mean, think about it. The things that he promised me that I voted for him for. He said he was going to do what Trump says. That's why, once again, is it just talk, or is he really going to do it? It just keeps happening. Cycle, cycle, cycle. The one thing I will give Trump is that he's an outsider. He's not a politician. He's a businessman. If anyone knows how to build houses and do stuff and raise capital, gain, all that whatever crap, say capital gain, but you know, crap, it's him. Hillary just knows how to take money and redistribute it and into some of her pocket and other people, as she's obviously been caught doing some bad things, which I'm so ashamed that I've ever voted and believed in them. Clintons were my hero.
At what point do we say enough? It's time to hold failed leaders accountable for their results, not just their empty words over and over again.
There should be a policy in place for that. I agree with that. That I don't think he's going to put that in, but I think personally that if you actually go up on there and you take an oath to do, let's say for instance, I say I'm going to do 5 things if I'm president. I'm going to give everybody $1,000 or whatever. I'm going to give everybody a car like Oprah or some shit, right? Let's just say I had 5 things I promised. I believe that if you don't fulfill those 5 things, you should be upheld to it. Now, obviously, there's powers that be that can prevent it. Obviously, if something super drastic like a catastrophe happens where the White House, something happens to it, you know, like something that would just prevent it, understood. But if you're in office and you promise the people stuff, you should be accountable for that, period. Just like at my job, if I tell my boss I'm going to get this, and done by the end of this week, I'm going to get that done. Because if you don't get that done, what happens? You are fired. Not a pun intended for Trump's shitty ass show from the past.
Look at what the Democratic Party has done to the city as an example, and there are many others, of Detroit. 40%
They just made money off of it.
Of Detroit's residents, 40% live in poverty.
That the data shows.
Of all Detroit residents,
if you make less than 30,000 a year, maybe it's 22,000 a year, you are considered poverty. And the average income for African American households is like 6,000 or 7,000. That's sad. It's something like that. Do your research, people. Don't take my word as just the data. I only care about the data. I don't care about anything else.
Cities in terms of violent crime. Number one. This is the legacy of the Democratic politicians who have run this city.
That's actually true.
This is the result of the policy agenda embraced by crooked Hillary Clinton.
She's crooked, all right. All that stuff. She even cheated Bernie Sanders, man. Originally, I was going to go Bernie. And then when I saw that she cheated and she got caught cheated, and Bernie turned around, knew it, and they turned around and endorsed her. That's when I knew I was done. I was like, you know what? I can't trust him. He obviously didn't care to begin with. He was a self-fulfilled, you know. And just like, obviously, the Clinton, I don't trust anymore. I used to love the Clintons. I'm so embarrassed I ever voted for them. And I apologize to you people, for all those people. I really apologize that
The only way
it takes time to wake up, though, you know. And I think slowly the American people are.
Leadership. We can never fix our problems by relying on the same politicians who created our problems in the first place. To begin with.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that 100%.
A new future.
Clearly, they're the ones that made the situation.
Brand new leadership.
Yeah, we need a freaking clean. We need a scrub of all the chairs.
Look how much African American communities have suffered under Democratic control. To those I say the following: what do you have to lose by trying something new? And
I remember this now. I got a bunch of brothers and sisters. Like I said, I'm half black, half white. So a lot of my brothers and sisters, they are pretty pissed by this statement. They feel that Donald attacked them. Bernie Sanders said the same thing amongst like how the black community is, how it is poor and they're suffering and this and that. And a lot of people attack Trump saying that he's stereotyping that all blacks are poor and he's racist. Like, no one said that to Bernie. So I'm just kind of, if one of you actually want to step it up as a black person, want to tell me what's the difference between Bernie saying it and Donald, please let me know. I'm open-minded. Let's keep it civil. Let's be adult about it.
Like Trump, what do you have to lose?
I guess the only thing they have to lose is welfare. I mean, that's coming from an honest standpoint. I know that a lot of my brothers and sisters don't want to leave what they don't like the unknown. They seem they like their little bubble. Like, they want the government to take care of them. To them, that's their reparations, so to speak. At least based on the conversations I have. My brother is a good example. He's definitely a lot darker than I am. He got more dad's genes, and he's on assistance, you know. And he basically I asked him questions, and I said, you don't care that Hillary broke the law? And the FBI people, they all testified saying she did break the law. It was smack dead in our faces. And he said he don't care. And I said, why? And I said, is it because he's like, I don't want my welfare gone. That was his answer to me. I don't want my welfare gone. And I looked at him, I'm like, that's a terrible reason why you would put the most corrupted person in power, dude. Like, she can kill you at any minute, man. And like, once shit hits the fan and the economy implodes, she's just gonna be on a jetpack or a plane, being like, bye, and flying. She's just gonna leave us all to fend for ourselves. The thing is Trump's not gonna take that away. He's not gonna take welfare away. What he's gonna do is he's gonna put jobs in the community for people that actually want to work, that want the jobs, and he's gonna build the community. He's gonna teach these people how to fish. Do you remember that? Like, teach them how to fish. I'm not gonna lie. When I was younger, I was a little asshole to my grandfather. He wanted to teach me how to work hard and be a, like work hard and be that good, like American dream. I was a little punk, my big ass afro or my braids, whatever they were at the time, and I didn't want to do shit. I just want to play video games or whatever. So he dropped the N word on me, and of course I was pissed. And I look back at it now, and he was right. I was being a little prick. I was being a little punk. I mean, I didn't want to listen to what he had to say. I wish he was still around, and I love him. I really wish I could fix that, but it's too late. My ignorance got in the way. I didn't realize that he was trying to teach me that this country needs good, solid men and women that actually work and provide for their family and to live the American dream. You can't rely on other people because what happens when those other people decide to just say fuck you and leave? It's no different than a stay-at-home mom. I know a lot of single moms out there. What happens when the dad leaves or the husband? You're kind of screwed. You're putting all your trust in someone else instead of you should put the power in your hands. And that's kind of, what he wants to do, and that's also what my grandfather wanted to do. By the way, my grandfather has been Democrat all his life too. The racist white grandpa I had. But I almost think that it's switched sides. I almost think that Republicans and Democrats have swapped.
I say it again. What do you have to lose? Look, what do you have to lose? You're living in poverty. Your schools are no good.
Yep.
You have no jobs. 58% of your youth is unemployed.
No, that's definitely a controversial speech there to say that 58% are employed because some of the kids don't want to work; they just want to enjoy being young. But when you compare it to other cultures and other people in America, that number is definitely damn high. I think it's good though that you want to start working at a young age because you need to get your McDonald's, your cart pushing skills down from Target. Either way, you want to build a resume. You want to build you need a starter job, and that's just it. Even if he throws down, brings back manufacturing jobs, and the kids there work, you know, like car, Ford, Chevy, whatever, or whatever it is. A lot of these jobs are just left. You bring that back, put some money in the brothers' pockets, man. When they get that paycheck, maybe they be tight about it, and I think that's a good thing. I can't see the argument as to how this is a bad thing what he wants to do, as long as he delivers. Now I'm going to add that because I don't really trust politics in general, but he's not a politics. So that's why I'm open to it. That'd be like me or you, whoever's watching right now, just someone outside of politics just jumped in and said, you know what? I want to change shit. And I know how to change shit because I've done it. I mean, he's a billionaire. Did he file bankruptcy a few times? Yes, but he did it on a legal basis.
What the hell do you have to lose?
What do you have to lose, man? It's time to step up.
And
He's
at
smart.
the end of 4 years, I guarantee you that I will get over 95% of the African American vote. I promise you.
If he can put up, that right there, of course, is the statement that everyone's laughing about. That oh my God, right? He's not even getting 1 or 2% now. I don't know the real number, so obviously we'll know when the polls come. Whatever, da da da. If he actually can, let's say if he gets elected, of course we have to get to that part. And if he doesn't get elected, then what I'm saying right now is just goes out the window. Don't even recall it. But I understand exactly what he meant by that. Basically, if he gets elected and he proves to the black community and he actually fixes it. We're talking fixes it. Like he whacks out all the Caprini greens, so to speak, the project areas and builds it and does a legit job and gets people working and everything. He will get a lot of the votes. And that's actually cool. I think he could do it. He just needs a chance. And I don't think that my brothers and sisters want to give him a chance. I think they just want to hang on to what they know and just get fed a fish instead of learn how to fish. I think that that's a terrible way to live a life because we all need to know how to step it up. Now I know some people are disabled. I get that. Some people are kooky in the head. I get that. I'm not hating on you guys. I know you guys, some of you have some fucking problems, and I get that. That's what our social security is for. But it's not for people that just simply don't want to fucking work. That's not cool. You know, we need to fucking all contribute. I bust my fucking ass, and my paychecks are smaller than people that don't want to fucking work, period. I don't think that's right, especially that I actually make around 20 plus an hour. And my checks, after paying bills and everything, I'm still have less money to spend than someone that just simply doesn't want to work. I'm not okay with that. And I don't think any of you should be okay with that. And that's what Hillary is for at this point, it seems. I've never seen anything go good since this whole administration. I voted for them in good faith. The schools haven't got better. The crime has actually gotten worse. If you actually look at statistics, once again, just look at the data, people. Don't take my word for it. Please, please, please research your data. You know, you got your FBI website. It's a valid resource. And just look around. Just do your research. You will see clearly the crime rates and everything that's been happening. Okay? Don't take my word for it. You don't have to vote anybody, Trump, Hillary, whatever. But just do your research. That's all I ask. Okay? So for those of you that actually survive to the end and like me talking and ranting, go ahead and subscribe to me. We do some reactions, we do some K-pop reactions, we do some video games. I do a ton of stuff. This channel is very diverse, just like a normal channel, you know. So, but this is Nidge. I'm out.